to the bad guy. Yeah, Chico. Yeah, Chico. You're talking to the bad guy. Toothpicking your eye. I'm that guy. Hey, yo. Look, something happened to these, something happened to you, okay?
What's going on, everybody, man? It's Coach Bazz, man. I got my boy Coach Bingo, man, of the Bazz and Bingo Show, man. Please like and subscribe to our show. Before we get into more of that, man, we got a very special guest here, first time ever, man. He's been on Smack'em World, but we had to bring him on the Bazz and Bingo Show, man. Please introduce yourself for everybody.
I'm Bray Hubbard, Ocean Springs High School.
He's too modest. Let me give him one.
Try that again and tell him where you just committed.
Let me give him an introduction, Paul Heyman style. Ladies and gentlemen, let me bring to you the reigning, undisputed, undefeated 6A Mr. Football himself,
Yes, sir.
Bray Hubbard.
Yes,
Alabama commit as effective last Sunday.
That's right.
Yeah, he was just being too modest with that. Nah,
Wait.
we don't get that many Alabama commits down here on the Gulf Coast, man.
That's big. That's
Yeah,
big,
It's
man.
true.
Yeah.
It is true.
First of all, congratulations on that, man.
Thank you.
And you know, we kind of, when you first came on, I said, Bray, what are you gonna do when that first offer come? And here it is, one of the biggest offers possible. I mean, in the past 15 years, you committed to one of the most dominant programs in America, in SEC football at Alabama, man, with Coach Saban. Kind of walk us through that process on how that went for you.
Yeah, so when spring football came around, Pete Golden, which is their defensive coordinator, he came down. He's been looking at me since I was a sophomore. That's when he first kind of took a look at me. Then I heard from him during the season this year after the Biloxi game. Like out of the blue, he was like, "Hey man, good job. And that's a great game." And I was like, "Wow, like, I didn't expect that." That's the thing. Like since we got the live stream now, like anybody can watch it.
Yeah.
So then I was like, "Oh shoot!" So then he came down in the spring to watch me work out. It was actually Game 3 of the baseball first round playoffs.
Gotcha.
He was like, "Hey, I want to see him work out." I just want to see him. So Game 3 playoffs, I'm in the weight room working out with football,
Wow.
and he's in there. So he's like, "Hey man, we want to get you up here. Find a camp date. We want to get you up here." So I was like, "All right, I'll be up there June 4th." So went up there June 4th, took a tour, then did the camp. Then they videoed everything. Then talked to Coach Saban after the camp. He was like, "Hey man, good job. I mean, there's no doubt you could play here. So we just gotta figure out where."
That's just like saying Vince McMahon saying, "We want to put the strap on you. We want you to be the champion of the company." Man, that's a major cosign, right?
He was like, "There's no doubt you could play here. We just gotta figure out where you can play."
Yeah.
I mean, you play quarterback in high school, but I don't have any film to see what any other position you could play. Yeah. So he was like, "All right, I want to get you back up here sometime else, and we're gonna get you to work out again." Yeah. So it was the Thursday after, I think it was like the 10th, maybe it was that a Thursday. I went back up there and I was hanging out with the guys and stuff. Then I did a workout for him and actually had to cover some of his guys. And then he was like, "All right," I ran like 4 reps. And he was like, "All right, that's good." So then I was like, I probably didn't do too good. So he was like, "All right, come up to my office." So I was like, "All right." Walk up there, and he was like, we were talking about everything, and he was like, "Well, you're going to have an opportunity to play here. We're offering you a scholarship." I was like, "Oh, wow."
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
right.
So,
And then
my dad's over there like freaking out. I'm like, "Dad, chill." See, he's always on me because he's like, "Man, like, what? Do you not know how big this is?" I'm like, "Yeah, I know how big this is, but like,
Dad, chill out."
I'm just not like."
He was being
I'm
a
not
dad,
like
man.
that.
I would probably be the same way, man.
I'm like, I just don't.
Right.
I'm just a humble guy, so I don't really like. I'm not like, "Oh."
Yeah.
I probably would have acted like Dad too.
Yeah,
I probably would
man.
have got up, started percolating, all kinds of stuff, man. Bama, bro. You know, ever since Nick been at Bama, each one of his graduating classes won a national championship. So
Oh yeah, he said there hadn't been a freshman under my belt that hasn't won a national championship.
And they win. I saw some. I'm a film junkie, so I was watching them play Georgia in the SEC championship. Do you know they won 11 or more games 12 years in a row? Like, he gonna put you in the best position.
Oh,
so
yeah.
You're going to a great program.
Oh, yeah.
most definitely. Now, I know you probably hear all the peanut gallery out there like, I never know he played DB. Well, man, he ain't gonna make it out there, Bama at DB.
Talk to him.
Tell him what you played before you became the starting QB one of those spring.
So freshman year, after 9th grade season,
Yeah.
I got moved up to varsity, and they're like, I've been talking to he was our defense coordinator here. He's actually defense coordinator at Biloxi now. He was like, man, we want you to come over and play on the defense side. And I was like, it's fine with me. True, playing's playing. I have fun playing. So he was like, we're gonna put you at corner. So it was a little transition. I mean, I'm a freshman. I was probably 150 pounds, 160 pounds.
Yeah.
And the big thing was tackle.
Yeah.
Just get some kids on the ground and guard. I mean, we didn't play a lot of man. I didn't press nobody. We played cover 3, and I play off man. But
I seen you get 3 interceptions in one game.
and
He's so humble. He just
Yeah, come on, man. Come on.
not an accident.
So I was like, all right. So I mean, I had seniors all over the place. Like,
Yeah.
what am I gonna do? Like,
Right.
I just gotta beat these dudes out, show them I can play. Like, I can't be scared of nobody. And so, I mean, we had literally two coverages, cover 3 and cover 0. That's all. And we had a coach, our defensive backs coach would sit on the sideline and signal in whether it was 3 or 0.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right. So that wasn't bad at all. So I just started playing, and I didn't play. Our first game was Biloxi. Then I played special teams. And I was running down the field and hitting people. So I was just like,
That's fun.
it's
As a
fun.
freshman,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, special teams was fun. And then West Harrison game came around, and I was playing special teams again. Then they were like, hey, we're going to put you in like we're going to have like 2 different sets of defensive backs, and y'all are going to rotate. So I was like, all right. So I'd go in. I mean, I missed a couple tackles behind the line of scrimmage. Just, I mean, wasn't getting the guys down. I mean, I'd stop them, but they'd gain like 1 yard.
You gotta take that.
Yeah, and so I was mad. I was hard. I'm hard on myself. And I was like, man, I gotta tackle these guys. Like, I have these guys right here behind the line of scrimmage. Like, tackle them.
Right.
And so then the second half comes around, or maybe it was like the second quarter, and one of the DBs like wasn't ready, and I was standing there by the coach like, hey, I can go, and he's like, all right, go ahead. And then ever since then I started, never got taken out.
That's crazy, man.
That's deep.
He's an athlete,
So-
man.
It's history.
Yeah, one of the top athletes in the country, man. I'm really looking forward to seeing your journey at Alabama. I'm thinking free safety, if because why I say free safety. This is why I say it. You are the quarterback now. You already understand defensive coverages. You understand how fronts look, and you're basically the quarterback of the.
That's what they're using. That's what they want me
You're
to
gonna
do.
set the strength of the defense. You're gonna identify formation. So you're like, oh, when they get in this,
Oh yeah,
you're gonna know because you a film junkie already.
that's what
so,
they want me to do.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
like,
And I see you flourishing into that, and just really doing great over there.
that's
man.
what we're talking to the defense coordinator. He was like, man, we
Absolutely,
use
man.
quarterbacks, athletic quarterbacks out of high school, because he was like, we get all these top recruits in here,
Right.
but they're not like as smart.
Right.
I mean, they're very good ball players, but they're not
Train-
smart. So
yeah,
we got to
train
use
season.
guys like you to line all of them up.
Yeah. And you definitely
So-
have the ability that you already know what everybody does on the field.
Yeah.
The offensive side and the plus defensive side. So
That's
we
right.
all
That
be-
meticulous Nick think,
Yeah,
man. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying, bro?
It would. It's like once you had tweeted out that you committed to Bama, I was like.
Major.
Then he was like saying how you had to work out for him for the defensive side.
Yeah, it was.
But the crazy part is either the next day or next week, I'm not sure. You went to Mississippi State, I think,
So
and
the
they
day,
offered you.
yeah,
I was
the,
like,
the
I said,
day
"Bray, it's gonna be
after
crazy
I got
for
the
Bray."
Bama offer,
Yeah.
the day after I went to Bama.
Yeah,
I mean Mississippi State. I got there like I think like 11:30, and we did like a tour and watched film. And they offered me before I did the camp. Then, I mean, I haven't played receiver at all.
Right.
And, like, throughout, I mean, I played in middle school, played receiver. And I was like, well, the coach was like, man, look, I know you're not going to be polished. I know, like, but just go out here and run around. So I just want to make sure you can cut and catch the ball. Mm-hmm. So I was just out there. I was out there just running around. Like, I didn't even know how to, like, give somebody a move.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I don't know what to do. So I was like stutter step and and I'm gone. And I mean, it was fun. So I had a good time. I was just out there competing. That's what I am. I'm a competitor. So
I think more offers gonna come, even though you they
still gonna come.
I know you know how it is. Once Bama off you, LSU gonna come. All the big dogs, they coming.
It's been quiet though, really.
Give them dead week. Give them time.
They're off. They got. There's dead period right now, so they don't get back to the.
As soon as that dead period.
Yeah, you finna have a whole sideline full of them, and then you still got your senior year to play.
Coming up, yep.
And y'all coming back. The Greyhounds are back, fully loaded, ready to go to make that run back at that 6A title to try to end 6A off with a bang with a gold ball. Because next year, y'all going 7A. It is up now. So what's the upcoming schedule looking like this year for Ocean Spring?
So we got Clinton. That's our first game of the season. Well, besides Goshen Jamboree. Mm-hmm. Then we're on the road to Clinton. Then we go on the road to Hattiesburg. Then I think back home with George County. Then we open up District. So it's Clinton's gonna be really good. Then Hattiesburg, they're gonna be real athletic. Yeah. Then George County, they're gonna be good. They're always good. Yeah. Then I'm not sure how our district is, how our district schedule is, but our district will be pretty tough. Good. It's always everybody's always good. So
as long as you don't get snuck.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Especially when you all
as long as we do our thing.
Yeah. I think now you just mentioned that you playing George County, so you're gonna have two of the top quarterbacks in that game, and then even on the preseason game with Goshen with Caden Irvin. So we know it ain't just about one player, man. We just highlight players as we go. But you going against Caden Irvin and Deuce at George County, man. That's gonna be some.
It'll be
good. It's just good games, man.
It'll be good games, man. Good games.
Absolutely, man. So you're in a kind of a dilemma, man. A lot of people don't know you excel. Well, a lot of people do know you excel in baseball as well. Do you think you're going to have the opportunity to play at Alabama, do both, or how that's going to work, man? Because with Saban we know how Coach Saban is,
machine.
Yeah, he's a machine. So how you going to go about that?
Yeah, they told me I have the opportunity to if I want. But Coach Saban said he wants me at practice in the spring as much as possible, so I'm not behind on anything, because that's when they're installing everything.
Right.
So they said, we want you here as much as possible. I mean, he said, I don't care if you play baseball. If you want to try it out, that's fine. Right. But I want you here at football as much as possible.
Most definitely, man. That's fair. That's fair.
That's very fair. That's good right there. Yeah, that's fair. What do Bray want to do, though? Do you know yet?
No, I don't. Yeah. Right now, I'm just going to play football.
You having fun right now.
Oh, yeah.
There ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Who, coming into this year, who in Ocean Springs that you feel ceiling is going to be higher this year? Like, got great potential. Like, give us like some insight on who are some players that we should look forward to, so we can start making sure they get that love from everybody. You got
JP, of course.
Most definitely.
JP.
Christian. Trace gonna be good. Yeah. Christian White.
Yeah, most definitely.
He's getting better. We flipped him to the other side. So the way our receivers are lined up, we go XYZ. Mm-hmm. Then he's away from our formation. So Christian was at the Z last year. We had Holton at the X, and Christian's bottom hand was his strong hand. Okay. You want your strong hand on top, so we flipped him to X, and he's a lot better with his right hand on top.
Gotcha.
So he actually South Alabama, he had a really good 7-on-7 there.
He did.
So he's gotten a lot better.
That's good.
Yeah, I mic'd up the wrong player that day. I mic'd up JP, but Christian was eating.
Oh
He
yeah.
was eating, bro.
Oh yeah. And we got some young guys. We got Wyatt. Wyatt Finley. He's got to settle down. That's his thing. Is he's just doesn't have the experience, so he's just got to settle down and just trust himself.
Absolutely.
And
It'll come.
not sure who we're gonna have at the Z, but they're gonna be young too, either a sophomore or a junior. They're gonna be good though. Then defensively, we got Keyshawn, of course.
Yeah.
We got Talon. Nobody really knows who Talon is, but his brother played. I'm trying to think of his brother's name. I can't think of it. But Talon is our nose. Last year he was blowing people up.
Yeah.
I mean, he sees that ball moving, he's coming.
Yeah.
I remember against D'Iberville, the center didn't even get the snap
I was
off.
at that game.
He'd pick up the ball.
Yeah,
He had the ball.
Man. Yeah, he
So-
definitely blew the ball.
Then Keyshawn's actually playing linebacker,
Okay.
and Eric Moore, he's
Eric
playing
Moore.
linebacker.
Yeah. That was a big ad.
Oh yeah.
Big.
Oh yeah.
Seems like y'all reloaded it over
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Hey, y'all lost a couple Houghton and
Hey,
Evan.
we got-
Y'all lost
and
them
we got-
offensively, but y'all.
We got a kid from Petal, Bryson Smith. Y'all know Eric Riley?
Yeah, just talk
that's
to
his
Corey
son.
today.
Yeah.
Okay.
His son.
Okay.
He's gonna be good. He'll be a sophomore. Man, I
If he
tell you,
anything like his
he's
dad.
a
Got size
ball hog.
already.
He's
Yeah,
a
he
ball hog. I threw a ball in spring. I was like, there's no way he's getting here. So I threw it, and man, he picked the ball out. I was like, wow.
Like father, like son.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Yeah,
His
we
blood.
love Bryson. We'll flip him over to offense too. He's gonna play safety, but we'll have him on the offensive side of the ball too, and
Look,
let him run some stuff. That's more weapons.
yeah.
Man, that's crazy.
Man, I'm just excited for, like, I ain't trying to rush y'all to get back to school and nothing like that, man. I want y'all to enjoy y'all summer, but,
Right.
you know,
Man,
football
I can't wait
season.
till football
Oh,
season.
yeah,
I
good.
can't wait.
Yeah,
I
you know
can't.
same thing.
I mean, I don't want school to start, but man, I'm ready for football season.
Yes, sir.
It's gonna be fun.
It is, man. Cause I know, like, every home game at the Pep was sold out last year.
Oh, yeah.
I'm talking about every game. Y'all
Oh,
had
yeah.
to build another section.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know,
it's-
they had to turn their home side, their away side into the home side.
Oh yeah.
It was
I mean,
crazy.
I remember we used to have our band would have to go to the other side just because we had no room.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
They had to.
And man, I remember a couple years ago when we played St. Martin, when we were on the visitor side, where the home side was where the visitor side is now.
Yeah.
And we played St. Martin one year, and people were asking my dad in his office like, "Hey, I want tickets now. Like, I want tickets for this game."
Yeah. That's a big game. That's a
And,
lot.
oh yeah, and we had to take the buses out of the bus barn and where they park right across the street from the stadium
Yeah.
and move them to one of the schools so we could have extra parking.
Yeah. That's a big game, man.
And we just tore down a building in the back behind the baseball field. That's going to be more parking
Yeah.
because we ran out of parking.
Yeah. It's always
Always packed.
Pepper fill up quick on
It
it
do.
too, man.
It do.
I mean, we warm up, and you see them start filling in. Then we go in the locker room
back
and chill out. Then come back out, and it's like, whew, everybody's there. And it's like, wow,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
crazy how many people show up. I mean,
Absolutely,
and we
man.
travel good too. Our
Oh,
fans
yeah.
travel
Yeah.
good,
Always travel well, man.
always.
Yeah, I know that, I'm a Gator. I know that first Jamboree game is just, it's a good game for the community.
Oh, yeah.
It ain't gonna count or nothing like that, but it's just to see the two guys. I don't even call
Top two
y'all number
quarterbacks.
top two.
I just say
The
top two.
guys,
Yeah.
the top guys.
Top guy. There we go.
You know what I'm saying? In this area, in this state, in this nation,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like playing, like just getting to showcase themselves against each other. Man, that's box office, man.
Oh, it's funny.
That's like
It's
Tango
gonna be
and
exciting.
Cash.
We in there.
Oh
We
yeah,
gonna be
it's
there.
always funny because
Yeah.
when we see AJ and Caden and them all the
Yeah.
time, he's like, and you know how AJ always talking. He's
Yeah.
like, man, none of y'all can
do.
guard me. None of y'all.
That's him.
So we're always laughing. I'm like, AJ, be quiet, be
Yeah.
quiet. But
Yeah, man.
no, it's gonna be a good jamboree. It's gonna be fun.
In Goshen,
So-
right?
No, it's actually no
Pep.
Springs.
Oh, yeah, right down the street from the house.
We yeah, man. We gonna definitely be in there, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
looking
excited
forward
for
to
you,
that
man.
one, I know 5 gonna put on the show. I know
gonna be
12 gonna
good.
put on the show.
Yeah,
It's
man.
gonna be good.
It's gonna be
Shout
fun.
out to Caden Irvin, man. He has an arm talent. He can make any throw.
Yeah, that's one of my guys right there.
Yeah,
We play
man.
baseball together, travel baseball together.
Oh,
You play with the Parnells also?
I play
man,
Parnell too.
goodness gracious, all that.
Yeah.
What
Socks.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
We have a good time.
Yeah. That man. It's just you don't do 7-on-7 like the teams like how after the season you don't do that because you go straight to baseball.
Really, 7-on-7 ain't worth it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, quarterbacks, they can sit back there all day.
Mm-hmm.
Teams don't really run those schemes. It's either man or normal cover 3, cover 2 type stuff. So there's not really much. I mean, when I was at South Alabama, I was throwing darts everywhere. I'm just sitting back there just hopping around, just waiting on somebody to get open and you chunk it down the field.
Yeah.
So I tell people that. It's
you a balanced quarterback.
Yeah.
You gonna take out a run. That's boring to you.
That's
that's
like
what
some
it is.
people are like, man, he's got to sit back there and throw it. He can't take off and run.
Yeah, you want to take out runners. I know what you mean, man. I like 7-on-7 because it's a good tool to me because
it's fun. It's good for the receivers and like the DBs and stuff. But
and it helps build up confidence.
Yeah, but besides that, it's just
it's just to me, it's just fun. I like it.
It's fun.
I love it. I love
it.
I love it. I guess because after my career, that's all I had.
It's fun watching people talk.
Yeah, that's all.
When people start,
It gets
fun.
We saw a little bit that we've been going to some 7-on-7.
Did you see the fight that we had?
Yeah, I couldn't release that footage.
Oh man, I didn't see that. Yeah, he ain't showed me that one.
Yeah, I didn't know.
That was funny.
I made sure I looked at Coach Penny.
It's gone.
Yeah, it was funny.
Delete it.
Oh, we were laughing.
That's one thing
about
with
it.
this mic up thing and this stuff we doing. We want the coaches to be able to trust us that we can come in and make the programs look good. So like we ain't finna just let no footage
You couldn't let ours get out there.
Nah.
That's explicit right there.
Nah.
You got ugly, huh?
Yeah.
Them boys, I tell you what, they crazy.
Yeah.
They wild.
And I just told that knucklehead, I said, hey, calm down, man. I was telling him. I know him. I said, man, calm down, man. He still over there talking.
Who, Katie?
Yeah. No. I said, bro, chill out. Next play. The very next play.
Everything broke loose.
Yeah. Oh, we was on the way home. We were like, man,
Gotta chill out.
you got beat up. Like, man, I ain't get beat up. I was like, yeah, you did. So
shout out KD. That's my guy right there.
Man.
Man.
Oh, KD.
Yeah, KD Weathers, man. That's my guy. Yeah, but y'all, I was just looking at y'all team, man, and I was looking at y'all was really trying to play that spring game against Picayune like it was a regular season game, man.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm talking about folks out they hitting hard. I'm like, man, y'all chill out, man. We need gold balls next year for y'all.
Our guys, our defense was sticking everybody.
They were.
That's like we were talking to that man Chris, we fell on him, broke his collarbone.
that was crazy.
Y'all gotta be kidding me.
I hate that too.
Yeah, I don't want nobody to get hurt. But
He was the only one that got hurt.
we want to play good football, but we ain't trying to hurt people.
Right. That
So,
was unfortunate.
I tell you what, Theodore was good.
Man, when I seen them boy like a JUCO.
That
It's with you,
boy,
man.
nice size.
Oh yeah,
man.
they got
Speed, too.
man. They ain't scared to hit. They're well coached.
Yeah.
That coach staff they got,
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
really good.
So this year, what is 5 things that Bray Hubbard wants to knock off his bucket list as a Greyhound once you leave out there?
State championship,
Oh, definitely.
undefeated.
Oh, definitely.
Let's see. I wanna break my record for touchdowns each year.
So
You want to get over 50.
So I wanna go around. I wanna shoot for like 70 this year. I mean, I had 52, but I mean, I didn't play full games all
That's
year.
what I was about to say.
Yeah.
That's another thing.
I didn't
There's a
play
lot of
full
games
games.
you set because y'all will go up so much.
We were talking. Me and Coach Pennick were talking about. I was like, how many full games did I play last year? Clinton.
Clinton, Old
I didn't play Hattiesburg. George County, I think I played the whole game, so that's 2.
Diablo.
Yeah, did I play the full Diablo game?
No, they pulled y'all in the fourth because y'all was up.
Yeah, I didn't play full St. Martin. Gulfport, I think I played.
Not the whole game. I was there.
I didn't play the whole game.
Harrison Central, you was out of there by the third.
So
I think
really,
two
I
games.
only
I think you
played
played 2 full
3.
games. That
I don't even think I finished the Pearl game. I think they took me out of the Pearl game too. So maybe 3 games. Played 3 full quarter games.
And was putting up 50, 40 points a game. That's just a stat.
They was explosive.
I remember that Hattiesburg game. We put up 40 in the first half. And Coach Penn was like, look, you go back out the second half, you're getting 1 drive. If we score, you're done. I don't even think we scored. He was like, all right, you're done. I got so bored. I was sitting under the tent, and I was just like, man, I got to sit here for the rest of this game. I'm like, man, I want to go play.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
gotta keep myself safe.
Yeah. Now, this senior, you always tell all the seniors, especially the ones that.
Last ride.
Yeah, man, be careful this year. That's all I always tell them. Be careful.
Yeah.
Just don't.
Take no big hits.
Yeah, if that
Oh, yeah.
play ain't there, it'll never be there. Just get down, live to see another day, man.
Yeah.
You got Bama in your sights.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's huge. Like, and that's what this show do, man. We want to protect our community of athletes to make sure they reach their pinnacle, man. That's it, man. We just want to make sure we're a village. That's
Oh,
how I
yeah.
look. That's the best way to describe it.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
a village, man. If we got a platform to promote kids on, that's what we gonna
Absolutely,
do.
man. Absolutely.
This man going to Bama, law. Y'all don't understand that. When the last time we had somebody
Get a roll
from Bama?
tide for the fans, man.
Roll Tide, baby. Roll Tide.
So we don't know what year. We just know all incoming freshmen at Bama win a national championship. So when Bray come back and he has his state championship ring and his national championship ring,
Yo. Put him on there. Put him right there so we can see him. Man.
So you can see him. That's like
Yeah.
in Coach Saban's office. He has a table, so he's got like 2 couches. So he's got one long couch where like the recruit and the family sits. He has a red couch. Then he's got 2 couches in the front and a couch over here. He sits in the 2 couches in the front. And right in front of you is a desk, and it's got his rings all over it. So you just like, wow. And what's crazy is when like in like their
damn son.
like their kind of like their lobby.
Yeah.
They got all the coaches' rings are before Saban,
Yeah.
then all the Saban's rings. Saban's got more than all the coaches.
Yeah.
7,
He got 7 at Bama, don't he?
6.
Plus all his SEC championships,
Just think
stuff
about
like that.
Just think about the games. Like he's been in national championships. He's lost.
Two,
Like,
2
he
or
lost
3.
to Clemson.
Lost
He lost to
Georgia.
Clemson twice.
twice, yeah.
Lost to Clemson
Georgia.
twice. Won the game.
Trevor and Deshaun.
Yeah,
and
he
then he just lost to Georgia.
Yeah. So that's 3 right there. Yeah. So.
And
I can live with that.
I was talking to somebody about it. They were like, yeah, like he's never like satisfied. I was like, no, the dude won a national championship, blew people out the water. And then he's like, man, we ain't even play our best.
Right.
Like,
His story is like that, but even when Tua had made the game-winning touchdown against Georgia that year,
he was happy, but he
he
wasn't
was happy.
satisfied.
He said, "Hey, why did you throw that ball? Well, why did you take that sack? Why did you take that sack?" He said, "Man, I knew we needed more room to get to the touchdown the next play." And Nick Saban had a blank look like, "That's not funny. That's not funny at all. Like I'm not laughing."
He's about business.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, business as usual.
Even
man.
when you're talking to him, like, just about stuff. I mean, he's gonna be straight up to you. Ain't no way around it.
Yeah.
I want to know, how do you handle being a rock star, man?
I mean, just
You just
when
be
people
Bray.
say what's up,
Yeah.
I'm like, what's up? I mean,
Yeah.
you just thing is you can't be scared to talk to people. I mean, it's okay to get out and socialize. I mean, I'm still me. I still walk around downtown
Yeah.
and go eat with my family. If people want to say what's up to me, you can say what's up to me. I mean,
Signing autographs.
I'm not gonna be like,
You just
I'm
did
like,
sign our
man,
boards.
I'm like, y'all, I
got a
don't
wall of
care. I
fame.
don't care if you come up and talk to me.
Yeah.
And that's like my brother. He was at the pool yesterday or the day before. We were actually just eating dinner, and he was like, "Yeah, I had some people coming to me and were like, man, congratulations."
Yeah.
He was like, wrong brother.
Yeah,
supposed to
that's
ran
great. That ain't me.
Nah,
That's cool though.
Then
man.
he said he was throwing like torpedoes or something under the water, and he said he popped up under popped up out of the water, and some kid was like, "Are you the quarterback?" And my brother was like, "No, that ain't me. That's my brother." And
That's
he-
what's up, man.
we laugh about it
Yeah,
because we look a lot alike.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
when people see
I seen
him,
pictures of y'all.
yeah.
Man.
You don't get no free food around town, no Spray?
Nah, I ain't getting no
they
free
tripping.
food.
Oh,
man.
Spray, you tripping, man. You tripping.
I don't
Tryna
get
pull
no
up a
free
boy
food.
in.
Tripping, man. Ain't none of them car dealerships none offering no
What-
NIL
what-
No,
deals.
not
man.
yet. No.
Man, what is going on, man? We just signed the Mississippi. Now, first of all, we just signed in effect NILs. Mississippi athletes can now, in conjunction with their school, discuss NIL deals. What y'all waiting on? You got a
Plug
walking
them in.
lick right here, man.
Plug them
Teran
in.
Foley, Butch Osterlet, Coach Chevy, man. Where y'all
Yeah,
at,
man,
man?
Dad.
Y'all need to come out with this man. That man, right? We're crazy,
Oh,
man.
man.
Ain't no way. I'm finna have. Yeah, let me stop.
We gotta do
That's
that.
crazy,
We gotta
man.
put that. We gotta put that in out there for you, man.
Oh,
Big
yeah.
NIL deal,
The
man.
NIL stuff's crazy now.
It is.
That folks need to start getting
That's one
take heed
thing I like about Alabama is everybody. I mean, you're gonna get paid just for scholarship stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's all Saban talks about. He's like, man, look, this is what you're making from us. This is just from your scholarship. This is what you have. I don't care what you make from NIL. NIL is NIL. That have nothing to do with that.
Get paid, young man. Get paid. Get paid, young man.
That's all he said. He's like, man, he said, NIL is not up to me.
Right.
He said, I want all of our players. I want them to be even. They're all going to make the same. Whatever you make in NIL is what you make in NIL. We have nothing to do with it.
So it ain't true how everybody be talking about, man, everybody signed to Bama get scats, Hellcats, Camaros, and all
that's
that.
all.
So they got a whole call out there full of them to go pick one, man.
That's a running meme, man. That's a running meme.
No,
That's a
actually,
good one to have, though.
you'd be surprised. In the player parking lot, you don't see really many.
They don't leave campus. Ain't no reason to. Everything there.
I mean, you got scooters you can ride to.
Oh, yeah.
To the,
I would give me a
to the
moped.
field house.
Scooter,
That's what I'm gonna get.
Yeah, that's what I get. Yeah.
Good on gas and get everywhere you need to get.
Charge it up. I ain't got the little charge ones.
Yeah.
Man. NIL deal.
Yeah, man. Bray Hubbard, man.
It's crazy nowadays.
Bray Hubbard Z21 scooter. Get yours while the supplies last now. I got a marketing major, folks, so you know it comes natural.
Absolutely, man. Man, Bray, man, we appreciate you coming on the Bazz and Bingo show,
yeah.
man.
Big goat.
We know you. This won't be your last time coming on, man. We sure appreciate your time, man. Good luck on this season. Good luck. Also, one last question before we let you go. Are you going to early enroll, or are you going? Because I know you was in the bind for baseball. How you gonna do that?
I can, but it's all up to whether I want to play baseball or do I want to get a head start. But they still said, look, we can still Zoom you in and we can teach you if you're not here. But I don't know. I'll probably end up just playing baseball because I already talked to them. They said, look, we don't want you to miss your last year of baseball unless you really want to.
Right. That's cool,
So,
man. That's good, man. We
respect
behind
that.
you. We behind you, though, man.
Yeah, you got the whole coach behind you, man. That's one thing about it, man. Ain't no haters out here.
None.
Folks, we like to see our kids do great on any level. And when they shine, we shine. Because now we got a coach product going to play for Nick Saban and the Alabama Cream of Time. We know he coming back with a national championship ring. We know for a fact.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Man, my cousin signed with Ole Miss. He had me saying hotty-toddy, but I never thought in a million years. In a million years, man.
See, that's where my brother goes. My brother goes to Ole Miss, and my sister goes to Mississippi State.
Wow,
man.
man. You said I'm going over to Tuscaloosa.
So we're split. We're
Everybody
split.
split. I got you.
But y'all can go straight across, though.
Yeah.
That was beautiful down
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Straight down.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Bray, man, thanks for coming on, man. I'm Coach Bazz, man. Boy, Coach Migo. We got former Smack'em Player of the Year.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Football 6'8", man. Bray Hubbard, man. See you next time.
Yeah, Chico, talking to the bad guy. Yeah, Chico. Yeah, Chico, you're talking to the bad guy. Toothpick in your eye. I'm that guy. Hey, yo. Look, something happened to these, something happened to you, okay?